Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack. Hail to the king, baby. And this is episode 43 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. So, last time was a while ago. I know I keep saying, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna jump back on playing this game and I'm gonna crank out a whole bunch of episodes, and that never happens. But, LAN is over now. The charity stream has come and gone. This was the main event. Now, you probably know about the speedrun charity stream, and that was great. I raised, you guys helped me raise over $1,000 there. And then the main event, you guys helped me pass my goal of $3,000. Now that that's come and gone, you know, hopefully I have some more time. I'm still kind of reeling from the whole thing. I'm not really back on my sleep schedule yet. I'm putting things off until the last minute. I'm like tired all the time, so give me a little time to get caught back up, and then we can crank out this game and finish it. But anyway, I just accidentally skipped over Bugenhagen's first text box. I don't know. Apparently that's why we came, whatever you just said. What to do? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we each have to take a good long look at ourselves. There's always something in the deepest reaches of our hearts. Something buried or something forgotten. Yeah, Cloud can tell you all about that, actually. Remember it. Whatever that is, must certainly be what you are all looking for. It's easy enough to say, but I can't remember a thing. It must be there. Look harder. Make me. Ah, no good. Cloud, you can call the others in here, too. What? Oh, we asked, that's right, we asked him, like, Bugen, we're kind of stuck, we don't know what to do, and he's like, there must be something you're forgetting. I was wondering, but that whole dialogue option didn't make sense, or that whole dialogue scene didn't make any sense without that first dialogue box. We're asking him what to do, and he's saying, like, you must have forgotten something, and we're like, well, fucking, I don't know. So Sid's like, get everybody in here, we'll see if somebody can remember. Do you see it? What is it that you're all searching for? Pussy. Nope, not a thing. No, I can't come up with a thing. Me either. I don't get any of this. Meh. I remember Aerith a lot. No, not that. You haven't remembered. You haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say it? Aerith was right there all along, right by our side. She was so close we couldn't see her. What Aerith did, the words she left behind. That reminds me, I was the same. As was I. Me too, son of a fool! She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But Aerith is gone. Is it impossible for us to carry on what Aerith tried to accomplish? Fucking, I don't know. We are no ancients, if that what you mean. What, did that girl go off that place? I think he means why. Why did that girl go off to that place? That's it. What's it? We don't know about it. What did Aerith know? Why did she face Sephiroth without running away? I see, she returned there once again, correct? Perhaps I'll have you take me there. You're going to? What's so surprising about that? Even I want to get out from time to time and see the outside world. I wonder what did it. I haven't felt like this in ages. Must be the fact that we're about to die. It must be the planet. The planet is calling you. Yeah, hoo boy, the planet calling. Right. Jeez, Sid, what a dick. Ho ho ho, then let's go. I remember always liking the fact that Bugenhagen was like, can have his entire belief system insulted right in front of his face when he knows he's right, and he just doesn't give a shit. Oh yeah, Bugenhagen, I have one more thing I want to ask you. We're carrying around huge materia. This is pretty delicate stuff, and we would like to keep it in a safe place. Ho ho ho, then we'll put it upstairs. Now, shall we be on our way? So, we finally have a place to put the huge materia. I'll teach you how to work the machine. Watch carefully now. You just put this here. Make me. I assume we've been carrying around the huge materia in the high wind, and we don't really want to have it be damaged, so we're going to put it up in Bugenhagen's observatory. And now here's what's fun. Is this huge materia? This is really rare materia indeed. Materia this rare is certain to have a special consciousness enclosed in it. Okay, if you say so crazy. Huge materia. It's glowing strangely. Get closer. The color's the same as command materia. I think you actually have to talk to the blue one. You go to the blue one, you say, get closer, and emitted a cold glow. And then you hear a roar. Is that Bahamut? Bahamut, Neo Bahamut, materia glows brightly. And bada bing, bada bitch, the entire solar system exploded. God damn it, we finally did it. We destroyed, no, just kidding, it's back. It's all better. Receive the Bahamut Zero materia, and that's how you get there's 3 Bahamut materias in this game. Ooh, good, now let's leave. And if you have the first two, you go and talk to the blue materia and say get closer, and you get the third one. That's the only way to do it. If you miss out on the blue materia, or if you missed either of the Bahamut summons, you can't get it. I think there's a way. I think you might be able to get the other two Bahamut summons if you miss them. I think you might be able to recollect them in the Bone Village, but I can't remember. But anyway. You remember how to use the machine down below? If you ever want to see Materia, come here anytime. Now, there's also another function in the game that I'll explain briefly if I remember. I'll explain in a second, though. But smells like machinery. I love this smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature, too. Is the deck up there? Then I'll be on the deck just passing the time. I can feel the workings of the planet and the smell of the wind. Also, I have to fart and I don't want to stink up the place. I also feel the greatness of man's wisdom and the knowledge and the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now. That's like kind of vague and cryptic and weird, but at the same time, I kind of like that philosophy. The Bugenhagen is kind of like when nature and technology, which are usually polar opposites. Bugenhagen is what you get when they meet, but anyway, so Bugen's laboratory, his what's it called? His observatory, I should say, has the Bahamut summon, and then you may be wondering, like, why did I go and check out the Bahamut, or why did I go and check the blue materia and I got Bahamut? Well, what it is the other three are already occupied in their purpose. That's how you get the master materia. So we're gonna head back to the City of the Ancients right now because we want to figure out what exactly Aerith was up to. Anyway, there's a certain kind of materia in the game called master materia. And master materia is what happens when you master all of the materia. Now let me see if I actually have any master materia so I can tell you what I'm talking about. If I could get on this damn... There we go. Alright, well, that was wrong. Okay, so let me see. I don't quite know if I've actually mastered any of my materia. I don't think I have. But whatever it is. Anyway, you see these stars at the top right of the bottom left. At the bottom left box, where it says restore and then AP, and then the top right of that, there's the stars. There's 5 stars. So the restore materia has 5 possible levels of materia, and each level is gonna, I start off with just the cure spell, and then once it levels up I get cure 2, and then once it levels up I get regen, and then once it levels up again I get cure 3. Cool. Once it hits the final level, 2 things are gonna happen. One, that materia counts as mastered and it can no longer receive AP, and then 2, AP is just like XP but for your materia instead of your character. And 2, you're gonna get a new restore materia. It'll come up and say restore materia level up, restore materia was born, and it will create a second restore materia. Now if you master all of the materia in a given category, and there's only it doesn't work for support materia or independent materia, but only magic, summon, and command materia. Once you master all of those in a category, and there's a few that you can leave out, I think, in command, but once you master them all, you go and talk to the materia, the corresponding materia, and say get closer, and you'll get master materia, and that'll give you all the magic, or all the summons, or all of the commands. But anyway, so we go into this room, Bugen's like, yes, exactly. You getting something? You picking up any radio waves or some shit? Give me a moment. Alright, you got 1 moment exactly. That's it. That's all you get. Let's see. We gotta get the story moving, bud. You can get this part done faster if you know where to go beforehand, but I purposely left that out. The knowledge of the ancients swirling around here is telling me one thing. Get that pussy! The planet's in a crisis, I mean. A crisis beyond human power or endless time. It says when the time comes, we must search for holy. Holy shit. Holy. The ultimate white magic. Magic that might stand against Meteor. Perhaps our last hope to save the planet from Meteor. If a soul seeking holy reaches the planet, it will appear. Hoo 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 hoo. Meteor, weapon, everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. Even us? Shit, it's a nuke. It is up to the planet to decide. What is best for the planet? What is bad for the planet? All that is bad will disappear, that is all. Ho ho ho. I wonder which we humans are. Yeah, what about red? Shit, man, this sucks. The world's gonna end. We might die just to save the planet? Search for Holy. How do we do it? Oh, excuse me. Well, I was saying about being tired. Speak to the planet. Make me. Get the white materia. This will bond the planet to humans. Okay. Then speak to the planet. If our wish reaches the planet, the white materia will begin to glow a pale green. Okay. How do you know all this? This is the end. Aerith had the white materia. That was the materia in Aerith's headband that entire time. But when Aerith died, it fell from the altar. Well, shit. That's why this is the end. Ho ho ho! I'm Master Roshi. Ho ho ho! You're go floating over here now. Ho ho ho! Stop laughing at me. Look at this. Look at what? If you pull out your dick, I swear to God. Hee hee. Gotcha with the trouser snake. Ancient's writing. Can you read it? I can't even make it out. I'm high as fuck. Okay, well you're ancient. This is no time for jokes. I'm not an ancient. I can't read this thing. So it wasn't a joke. You really just can't read it. I may be old, but my eyes aren't completely bad yet. Look closely below the writing. What? There's something written in chalk. Even sunlight can't reach, and key. It was probably written by a scientist who's been here. He probably used all his energy to make out these 2 words. Key to what? I don't know, but it probably has something to do with our riddle. The riddle that it must have something to do with Aerith. Huh, so this note points to where the key is, eh? Probably. Use the words as clues and go find the key. I'll continue to figure out the ancient writing. Oh, so you're just like some kind of cryptogram man, huh? A place even sunlight won't reach is where the key is, right? When you find the key or when you can't go any further, come back here. Maybe I'll understand more from the writing and get some information for you. Alright, fucking gather my intel, man. Be my fucking guy who controls the Matrix while I'm inside the Matrix. Fucking A. Alright, so that was kind of interesting. I always wondered about that translation. He says there's 2 words written here, but one of those, it's actually 2 phrases, or rather a phrase and a word. It's a place where sunlight can't reach and key. So basically it's kind of straightforward. It's more straightforward than it sounds. You might be forgiven for overthinking that, but it's a pretty blatant clue. There's a key somewhere where sunlight can't reach, and we just so happen to gain access to a submarine. And you know, if you ever been to the bottom of the ocean, I certainly have, because fuck that, horrible things live down there, especially Emerald Weapon. But if you've ever been to the bottom of the ocean, it's dark as fuck. All that bioluminescent shit. It's about the only light source you have. So that's where the key is. It's under the sea. And I always thought the translation was kind of weird, because he specifically says there's 2 words written here, and then it's a phrase and a word, and I think that's just due to the translation, because we blame a lot of things on the translation in this game. But all right, as always, I always save before I go under the water, because fucking Emerald Weapon. I assume a place where the sun can't reach, there's probably just a word for that in the Japanese language. And then, obviously, key was something we had a word for. It's not like... And then the second phrase is the fucking place where... fucking stick that opens doors. I don't know. Shit. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys where to go. You're basically going to go to more or less like right underneath where we just were, but a little bit more to the west. So like basically if you look down at the bottom right, I don't know if you guys can see it in all that good quality, but basically we're gonna head out here, and as you see right here, there's like the deep water basically comes to like it can't go any further, and you can't explore shallow water with the submarine. You just can't. So you see it kind of, if you look at the dark water, there's like the land you can traverse, even though it's not land. You start to see it's like a peninsula, so we'll go underwater, we'll submerge here, and hopefully not run into Emerald Weapon. Let's find out. Okay, he's not here. Good. I don't think he comes around these parts, actually. I could be wrong, but I don't think he does. But anyway, so we're gonna go... Whoop! I hit the wrong button. I was wrong. And that's great, because every time you surface and then resubmerge, that re-rolls Emerald Weapon's location. So if I'm wrong about him not hanging out around these parts, that could be bad. I'm just checking to see if I see him. Okay, so... You go this way, and then it's actually really easy to miss, but there's a little cave right here. And this is actually, if you look at it, if you look at the map now, we're basically right under the City of the Ancients, more or less. About as close as we can get to it. And that's where the Key of the Ancients is. So we're going to get a little cutscene inside here. You think it's some kind of ancient dildo? Sorry, I need to stop yawning. Exact date of origin cannot be determined. Estimated to be several thousand years old. Thank you, GLaDOS. Key of the Ancients. Got the key, got that Key of the Ancients key item. Alright, so that's all we needed. Now, you can actually grab this before you go to visit Bugenhagen. Basically, anytime after you get the Shinra sub and before you do this cutscene with Bugenhagen, you can just grab this along the way. And then when Bugenhagen says, like, oh, we need some kind of weird key shit, Cloud would be like, oh, you mean this? And bada bing, bada bitch, he has it. So, you know, that's super convenient. And that's something you do in a speed run, but no point. I need to, like, get back in the mindset of, I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty far out of the mindset of speedrunning. Like, I'm able to take it easy. I'm not, you know, on edge. I'm not going out of my way to cut time. You know, I'm definitely collecting all the items and shit, but I need to stop talking about speedrunning because the speedrun's over. I don't really plan on going back to it. It was really fun to do once, but I don't think that I'd really want to dedicate myself to the game all that much. I don't think I can't just stick and play with one game for that long. It's just, I have too many games I have to catch up on. I have too many games I want to play. I mean, just tonight I played the shit out of the TF2 Halloween event, which had something piss me off, by the way, and League of Legends, which had something else to piss me off, by the way. I don't play video games to enjoy myself anymore. I just sit there and fucking yell and hate life. That's what I use video games for. I use video games to hate everything. No, I just, in the TF2, there was like some weird bug that happened at the end of one of the rounds. There's like this Halloween event going on right now. I was making achievement progress, and my game froze. And not only did my game freeze, but Steam entirely froze. And my keyboard, for some reason, that was the really weird part, was my keyboard became completely unresponsive. I couldn't even use it in the browser. I don't know if that was like a coincidence or if the keyboard was actually the source of whatever problem it was, but it was really fucking bizarre. I had to unplug and replug in my keyboard. I had to close down. I had to force quit TF2 and restart Steam. And then I had to, when I came back, all of my time played on all my classes was wiped, which I've been collecting for years. So I had like fucking 400 hours on Spy, just gone, just fucking gone, which I'm pissed about. And it wiped out, less annoying but still annoying, it wiped out all the achievements I had in progress that I hadn't completed yet. So that's shitty. But anyway, oh, you found it. And then in League, I just lost a bunch of ARMs that were totally winnable because my teammates were all horrible. But that music box over there, we'll put the key in it. I'll go use the key. You all wait here. Oh, I got this. I'm gonna put it in a bitch. And watch closely what happens. Oh, yeah. Man, Master Roshi, you horny as fuck. You crazy. You crazy, though. Yeah, shout out to my girl. Master Roshi. Oh, ho, ho. Just put this shit in here. Oh, look, it fits. Never would have known. This is actually a pretty cool animation. I like what they did with this. So it's got like all these different length sticks sticking out, and then these little crystals that as it spins, it sort of chimes on, and that makes something happen. But what is it? What's going on? It's beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm really trying not to yawn at all. I'm sorry. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm awful. Maybe if I spent less time playing TF2 and League, then I wouldn't be recording this and yawning all the time. Now go inside. Hope may be inside, or you might just get wet. But I like my bitches wet. Get in there, bitches. Make daddy some money. So, let's see. This was just a screen to project an image. Look at the image projected on the screen of the water. Ha! Tricked you, it's my dick. He's just so intent on getting us to look at his dick. That's kind of neat. They take this whole contraption that the ancients made. Use the water as a screen to show us, hey, it's Aerith. I'm sure she'll be fine. Hey girl, how you doing? Oh, not good. Rippy dippy. R.I.P. in peace. So the white materia falls out of her hair, right? Bouncy, bouncy. Into the Kool-Aid, and it's glowing green. It's hanging out the bottom, but it's glowing pale green, as Bugenhagen said. So what have we here? It's glowing. Ho ho ho! It's pale green. Fucking A. So Aerith has already prayed for holy. After I gave up the black materia to Sephiroth, Aerith's words came to me in my dreams. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth, and to do that, there was a secret here, and that was holy. That's why she had the white materia. These random commas just thrown in there like hatchets. Aerith knew about here and what she had to do. Aerith has left us great hope, but it cost her her life, her future. I'm sorry, Aerith. I should have figured this out sooner. How could you have? Like, literally. You left us without saying a word. It was all so sudden, so I couldn't think. That's why it took us so long for me to find out, but Aerith, I understand now. Aerith, I'll do the rest. Yeah, fucking do it. You shit! It's we! We! We. What Aerith left us, we can't waste it. Yeah, if you say so. Alright. Waste not, want not. Don't want no waste. Flex. Thank you, Aerith. I'm a flex for you, baby. Aerith's voice is out of reach the planet. Just look at the glow of the white materia. But how about Holy? How come Holy isn't moving? It's too lazy. Holy's fat. Why? Something's getting in its way. Him. He's the only one that could do it. Sephiroth, where are you? You know, he's chilling, killing, for reallin'. So I think we just go ahead and leave here. The frame rate actually always drops to shit there. The game just doesn't handle that. So what do we got? Somebody's calling me. What the? Sorry, I was a little bit surprised. What happened? You remember when the Junior cannon disappeared? Actually, Rufus moved it. Moved it? That big fucking piece of shit? What? Where? Why? Rufus wants to destroy Sephiroth with it. The cannon operates on huge materia, but the huge materia has already been used in the rocket plan. So since the cannon's useless right now, he's decided to move it. Oh my god, I'm going like chav British. To a place where materia, no, where Mako is gathered. And where's that? So Mako is gathered in anybody? Anybody want to know where a shitload of Mako is gathered? Anybody want to guess? Shout it out at your screen. Fucking Midgar. Of course, it's got 8 reactors. Well, 7 thanks to us. 7 reactors. Or is it 8? No, sorry, 6. Because we blew up 2 reactors. The second reactor is when Cloud fell down to meet Aerith. But yeah, so, quick recap on the story so far. Found out Aerith went to the City of the Ancients to pray for her white materia. She somehow remembered or realized or prayed to the planet and was given information. Probably found out in Temple of the Ancients, although they never explicitly state where. Found out that she holds the counter to the black materia, to Meteor. So she went to the City of the Ancients to pray for it. Sephiroth killed her, but it turns out she did get her prayer off. However, Holy has not come out to counter Meteor, and we believe that Sephiroth is somehow using his magical force or fucking whatever to hold Holy back. That's why, Reeve. It's your job to adjust the reactor's output. I see.
Ha ha ha! Don't worry about adjusting it, Reeve. Once you open it up all the way, everything will go full speed.
Okay, but you say that a fucking lot, Scarlet.
Yeah, ha ha! The president sure done it this time. If we could only defeat Sephiroth, the idea that Meteor will also disappear is based on different objectives.
What? What the fuck was that sentence you just constructed, Heidegger? Fucking seriously.
Please remember, Mr. President, it was my idea to fire Mako reactor-powered shells.
Will the shells really reach the far northern border?
Ha 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 ha! Of course. But Mr. President, please do not call it a Mako cannon. The new weapon will be called...
Swish.
The Sister Ray!
Which is actually funny. I think they fucked up here. It actually says Sister Ray on the Junior cannon when you're running on it with Tifa, right before you slap fight Scarlet. But it's not called the Sister Ray at that point in the game. Little bit of a I don't know, does that really count as an anachronism? Very slight anachronism. Because it's only like a couple of days apart, probably. So yeah, that's pretty much the story so far. Oh, and then there's the little bit that the Junian cannon, which we were like, fuck it, I don't know, where is it? They flew it basically to Midgar and affixed it to Midgar and then rigged it up to all of the Mako reactors. So it's going to drain the power of the Mako reactors around Midgar, and they're going to fire it at the Northern Crater in an attempt to destroy Sephiroth. Don't really know how the crew feels about this because they haven't said anything, but you try to go back in the Highwind, all of a sudden some shit goes down. What the Christ? What's happening? What's happening, Captain? Hello? Who is it? Yes, can I help you? It's the Mountain. Mountain wants to say, oh my god, it's Godzilla. Oh my god, Godzilla is actually... The only thing I can even think of that it looks like right now is one of the monsters from Monster Hunter, the Giganox. Kinda. It's got the color scheme anyway. But anyway, this is a weapon, if you can't tell. These giant, sort of like half creature, half biological creature, half robots the planet created. Yeah, going around tearing shit up. And this guy just fucking surfaced out of nowhere, right by where we are, actually, if you notice on the map. Very close to where we are. What's wrong? It's a strange signal. I don't know why all of Sid's lackeys talk like that to me. From where? It's coming from this person? He means Kate Sith. Wow! Alright, come on, get down now. Oh yeah, go and dance around. That was a surprise. The controls went crazy. This ain't good. Weapon came out of the sea and is headed straight for Midgar. The new weapon should stop him, right? I don't know if it's ready or not. Well, shit, you better do something. Hey, what's gonna happen to Marlene? Don't you worry none. Marlene's in a safe place. She's with Aerith's mama. Her mum. Barret! What was that scratching just now? As long as Marlene is safe, who cares what else happens, right? I've been itching to say this to you for a while now. When you blew the Midgar #1 up, how many of you folks do you think died? That was for the life of the planet. You gotta expect a few casualties, sucker. A few? What do you mean a few? Well, maybe a few to y'all is everything to them who died. Protect the planet. Ha! Y'all sure sound good. Ain't no one that'd go against you. So you think you can do whatever y'all want? I don't want to hear that from no one in Shinra. This is a serious conversation going on. Nothing I can do about that. Stop it. We said we would never go to bed angry. Kate Sith, Barret, he knows what he did. Now, what we did in Midgar can't be forgotten no matter what the reason. Right? Right? We haven't forgotten, right? I know you. You can't quit the company because you're worried about the people in Midgar, right? Tifa figured it out. Cloud? Okay, let's go. We'll beat Weapon ourselves. Cloud's like, I don't fucking care about any of this, right? He like looks around, like, alright, so the giant robot. Let's do something about that. Hey, hey Cloud, do you think we can win against that monster? We got a chance of winning, right? How would I know? But that's no reason for us to just let him go. We're going to Midgar and fight Weapon. Come on, let's move. So Cloud, ballsy move. Can we beat this thing? No idea. Let's just charge it and see what happens. So here's one downside of fighting this guy. Okay, so here he is. And then all the way over here is Midgar, which doesn't seem like a very long distance to us because we're in the fucking Highwind. This guy moves super fucking slow. You will be waiting for a fucking year for this guy. So here's a good opportunity. I actually didn't even realize you could do this, but here's a good opportunity during this cutscene to go and get Sid's ultimate weapon. It's really, do you remember all the way back on disc 1? There was a point where we go to Rocket Town. When we first arrived at Rocket Town, we talked to the old guy who likes to sit there and admire the rocket. And we talked to him a couple times, and he gives you a weapon for Cloud called the Yoshiyuki. After the rocket launch, the guy's super old and depressed and his rocket's gone, so you talk to him and he's like, my precious rocket, it's gone. Now I know, no matter how much I look, the rocket's still gone, but I can't just stop. I just can't stop it. Just call it an old man's folly, if you will. Alright, fine. I will.
Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's a kind of hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this.
You get the Venus Gospel for Sid. I wish you'd take care of it and use it. And that is Sid's ultimate weapon. This is a good opportunity to do that because Diamond Weapon really likes to take his time getting to Midgar. So you got all the time in the world to go and do that. You can actually, one thing you can actually do, and this is, I know I'm talking about speedruns again. You can, during a speed run, wait to do the whole Sunken Gelnica, which we did, and you know, we got all the sweet items in the Sunken Gelnica. You can do that while you're waiting for this guy, and then also, can you get into random battles here? That'd be great, so I could beat the shit out of Tifa. Perfect. Oh, actually, you know what? You know, Tifa's not going to be that useful in this battle, so I'm just going to run from these guys. She could be. I think, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do the Tifa strategy. Sorry, anyway, what I was saying was, you do the Sunken Gelnica, you grab the items that you need for a speed run there, and then you go and get Sid's ultimate weapon, and then you come back, and by the time you get back, he's like just barely reaching the shoreline. That's how slow this guy is. So I literally fucking flew across the planet, and then landed right here, and bada bing, bada bitch. Now, if he actually, I keep saying that, bada bing, bada bitch, I don't even know where that came from. If he actually reaches Midgar, it's actually game over. There's a cutscene that I have never seen that happens when you let him reach Midgar. So this is I'm gonna kill these guys because they like to steal items. Let's see, what's he gonna steal? He just stole something. Nothing apparently. Okay, fine, fair enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's just kill Tifa right now. Rip and paste Tifa. Alright, and then we'll just be able to revive her with the Phoenix down, and that'll put her in critical. So I'm actually thinking about leaving this for the next time. But nah, you know what? I'm gonna say let's do Diamond Weapon. Anyway, yeah, I've never actually seen the cutscene, but there is a cutscene in the files where Diamond Weapon destroys Midgar, and that's the game over. The only way to actually see that cutscene is to just let him do it. And I'm actually kind of tempted to right now. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna save, and we're gonna experience for the first time together. There's a lot of things that I've experienced in this game. I've played the absolute shit out of this game, front to back, a million times. But I have never actually seen the Diamond Weapon destroying Midgar cutscene, except on YouTube. I've never actually let it happen myself. So we saved, we'll be able to reload, and he'll be right there, ready for us. Oh, by the way, fun little fact: fly into him, and Sid will yell at you. Hey, what are you trying to do? Break the highway? Let's fight on the ground. Make me. Alright, so he's going. He's backing up, back. I'm just gonna fast forward this, actually. He's so slow. Nope, I don't remember. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I think I'm actually thinking of the cutscene where Balam Garden gets destroyed in Final Fantasy VIII by missiles if you don't do something in time. So I must have confused the two. Apparently Diamond Weapon will never destroy Midgar, and there's no danger there. So I guess I'm wrong. So next time we're going to fight this big bitch. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Can't wait to see you all for the next one. Goodbye.